Listen. Liangelo Ball, G3G Honcho, ladies and gentlemen, has dropped the hit of the century. It is going down, point blank, period. With all of this going on, we're going to get into it because we got rappers, we got football players, we got just about everybody, NBA stars. I mean, this is like a locker room anthem right now. We just got to keep it 100 right now. And you got the NFL playoffs, the wild card about to pop off. There's a lot going on, and you hear a new anthem, you understand, and it's not from somebody who you may have thought it should be at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that Liangelo Ball, this new hit single, is overshadowing Lil Baby's new album, Wham, ladies and gentlemen. Wham, if you unfamiliar, is Who Harder Than Me. Lil Baby just dropped his new album Friday. He's got a hit single out on YouTube with a video, and it is not on the level of Liangelo Ball's new hit single. And this is not a knock to Lil Baby. Right now, Liangelo Ball just has it on lock. A lot of people might is they having a hard time coming to grips with this, but Liangelo Ball has the hottest song out in the country right now. And Lil Baby had a hit out, a couple of hits on this album. I was listening to it. And he also has a song on here with Young Thug. A lot of people was anticipating, this verse, this collaboration with Lil Baby. You got a Lil Baby, Future, and Young Thug. Young Thug just came home, ladies and gentlemen, and that record, we're not even talking about that. We talking about this song from Liangelo. If you seen in the NFL, you see what's going on in the NFL locker rooms right now. Usually Lil Baby would have the anthem rolling into the playoffs right now. Don't be surprised, if these teams, these companies like the NFL, like the NBA, they start to adopt this, single, leading into some of their big broadcasts. They play every other song, so why not drop this new song Tweaker from Liangelo? And rumor has it that Liangelo is about to drop this next hit single, coming up this Friday. This is coming from Liangelo Ball. You have everybody reposting and retweeting this. Also, you got the game, ladies and gentlemen, legendary. We all know West Coast, legend. He was in G Unit with 50 Cent, Tony Yayo, Lloyd Banks, Young Buck. If you unfamiliar with Game, I don't know we got a lot of young viewers out here, but Game is one of the most respected, lyricists in the game. People respect his rhymes. And I seen him reposting this song from Liangelo, and I just start to just get things circulating, that why not the game? This remix, I'm telling. See, this is where it's gonna take the song to the next level. This song is already a hit. I mean, it's bona fide. If you look at the viewership right now, everybody is listening to this song. It's becoming like, a legend at this point, because if you haven't heard it, somebody is telling you about it. And that's what makes it, the most, extravagant. He's at 2.9 right now. By the time we viewing this, he'll be over 3 million views. So I think this song is warranting, a feature and a remix. I wouldn't be. Could you imagine if Kendrick got on it? That now we talking about something else. I already believe is going to be a major artist. It should, maybe Lil Baby should get on it. You understand, Lil Baby, Jello, they pretty much took over this week. Jello had the hottest single. Baby, he had the hottest album. So I don't see why these two shouldn't work together, especially with Jello with this fire single out right now. Why not? You're going to need a collaboration for the remix, so why not Lil Baby to come in for the remix? I just don't see why those stars can't align and won't align. It's unfortunate if it can't, But if it's not him, I don't see why the game shouldn't take over. I think the game would be perfect, for this, man. I'm trying to think of who else could be out there. And I'm thinking West Coast, maybe Snoop. I'm telling you, this kind of song right here, this is like a feel good record. You don't hear any violence coming from the track, and in this era and climate, you need feel good music. When the last time we had the number one song in the country and it was like a feel good record? You understand? You ain't sliding on nobody. It ain't none of that going on. This is about having a good time, chilling, celebrating the win, and I love how everybody is behind Liangelo. Liangelo has a lot of professional athletes and rappers that just are supporting him. And you cannot underestimate the power of the Ball family. We got to understand they had the series Ball in the Family. A lot of people was captivated from Liangelo, from everybody. Everybody had day ones that they zeroed in on, and Liangelo, his fan base is just out of this world. You understand? So people are just gonna flock to support anything Liangelo Ball does. So I think that he definitely has a great shot here. But something tells me that more hits are on the horizon. We might even get Lonzo even coming out, because if you got Jello dropping number one records, you got to understand we all knew Lonzo. Uh, wait, listen, we're gonna keep the focus right now on Jello and this hot single. But seriously, I want to see somebody legendary on this remix. It's gonna be interesting to see how he goes about this. But back to some of the rhymes that you're hearing from Jello. He talked about LeVar, he talked about his father and things of that nature. You don't hear these things coming from rappers today. Or he's not, like I said, I like what he was saying, in terms of it was catchy, and I think Leangelo could make songs like this. I think he's also going to get a major probably production team getting behind him. I wouldn't be surprised. After something like this, I'm pretty sure people are calling, and I doubt that he thought it was going to be at this level. But Jello in one day is just woke up and he's got the number one record in the country. What the hell do you do now? It's flight sports. Listen, we all know we are patiently awaiting Liangelo Ball, doing something on the basketball front. But I don't think we too far away from that. Jello got a lot of big things going on. He got the sneakers popping with Big Baller Brown. You better get your G3s. Jello is doing major business, on the Way podcast. There's so much more, but I'm gonna leave it at that. It's flight sports. Liangelo Ball G3G Honcho is completely outperforming Lil Baby. You already know what it is. It's flight sports.